Today on 16-Bit Game Reviews, I drive around a racing track, I make a Porsche, and finally, I bounce off the walls like a pinball. Hello and welcome. Now, the racing franchise is typically very boring. You have games like Gran Turismo and Forza 5, which are just slow racing games which you use supposedly super fast cars on these tracks which take forever to complete, like the Nürburgring. However, there are some other type of racing games which make things much fun, especially in a social environment. These games are the kart racers, like Mario Kart, Crash Team Racing, and Diddy Kong Racing. This is probably my favorite franchise for the racing game in the racing genre. However, there's one kart type racing game I can never actually play because I never could actually just get into it. That was Modnation Racers for the PlayStation 3. Now they had a PSP port which I kind of got into, but I didn't really pay much attention to. But then Modnation Racers Road Trip for the PlayStation Vita was on sale for about $3. I couldn't say no to a PS Vita game for $3, so I picked it up and I wanted to see how it was. The controls for Modnation Racers make you feel like you're driving on ice at times, especially when you're drifting around corners, like where a game like Mario Kart or Mario Kart makes it feel like you're stuck to the ground. Whereas this one, I'm moving left, I'm moving right, even though I'm still going in a general curved direction. Racing games are typically designed to make whatever system they're on look fantastic. You look at Mario Kart or Gran Turismo and they do roughly the same effect. However, with Modnation Racers, I find it underwhelms and underperforms for what the Vita can do. There's a lot of pop-in and pop-outs of the textures and whatnot, and sometimes 3D models. The render distance within the game isn't very good. The frame rate is not consistent, at least to my liking, and I find that the game doesn't run as nicely as I want it to. To top it all off, the aesthetics of the game are very bland. White, gray, brown colors, tracks aren't very memorable, and nothing that really pops out, much like other kart racing games, which makes everything look absolutely gorgeous. Sadly, the music in the game is not memorable. I remember the PSP version of the game had a bit of catchy tunes every once in a while, but with Modnation Racers Road Trip, it's very, very bland, and it's the same type of music. It almost feels like stock happy music for whatever the occasion. Nope. Modnation has always seen itself as a customizable palooza. You get to customize, or mod as the game likes to call it, your own characters, carts, and tracks. And these are all fantastic features which move over to the Vita perfectly. I feel as if the design team spent more time on this than the rest of the actual game. The carts, the characters, and the track editing tools all look absolutely fantastic. The characters are nice, sparkly, bright, bubbly, and everything you expect from a kart racing game. The carts can be as cool or as goofy as you steer or seemed fit, and the tracks can be as generic and fun, or as fun as you want it to be. You can create a track either by dragging it out on the screen or by driving out and paving a track. based on something you picked, like Super Mario Kart for me. This is all well and good, and it all works. However, when it comes to trying to glue everything together and make it work into one cohesive racing game, I feel as if there's more effort put into the customization than the actual racing, which is a bit upsetting. Gameplay for Modnation is probably the weakest part, because you have three options. You either race against other people that you have nearby who also A, own a Vita, and B, own this game, which is very far and few between if you know what I mean, Vita owners. Then you have time trials, which is a typical time trial of a track, which is okay. And then you have quick race and career mode, which are essentially the same thing, where you go and race other racers and beat all of them and get first place for prizes and goodies. This is all well and good, however I find that it's very, very unthought out of. You look at Mario Kart and each track feels different and unique, whereas in Modnation, every track feels the same, every corner feels the same, and when you master the quite awkward drifting controls, then you can basically drift around the entire track with a mini boost behind you the entire way. It's not very good. There's an easy dominant strategy where you're drifting and boosting the entire time. It's not fun. If you want fun, go to Mario Kart. This is sort of like a half-assed Mario Kart. Only if it's very, very, very cheap. Modnation Racers is not worth full price for admission. If it's below $5, I say pick it up. It's fun for what it is, but I mean, Wipeout 2048 is a much better racing game for the Vita, even though it's not a kart racing game. And if you're thinking of a kart racing game on the go, Mario Kart 7 is available for 3DS, relatively cheap, and it works a lot better, and it gives you customizable options. So, if you're looking for a kart racing game on the go, Mario Kart. Thank you for watching. Now, please give us a big subscribe because our monkeys get bananas. If you want to feed lots of monkeys at once, our YouTube monkeys will be fed a horde of bananas if you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you like us, they get a banana each. And if you write a comment, they feel satisfied that they can actually write comments towards them. They are stockpiling the bananas, so they are very, very, very happy right now. Also, give us a like on the Facebook. Our Facebook monkey is very happy to give you a reply if you leave a comment there as well. And our Twitter monkey is slowly being brought back to life. Anyways, thank you for watching.